fellow travelers!
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is
To
To Travel and Tour TV. Guess what? It is Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. And you know what that means. It's time to talk some travel with our fellow travelers. And as usual, we have been looking forward to that. Yes. Okay. It lies to us. Okay. Don't pay attention to that. It lies to us. I'm going to tell you straight out. So, anyways, from what it looks like, from behind the scenes, the chat was already quite active when we even came in. So that is great. That's a good start. And you know the saying, a good start means half the work. So let's have a look in here. Who is with us today? If you hear some tripping, by the way, behind us, Eddie is kind of like walking in circles. I don't know what he is doing. Maybe sooner or later during this stream, he will be up for some screen time. We'll make Dennis happy. All right. Traveling with Nick P. First one in the house. Hello from Los Angeles. All right. Check out my new From Sea to Shining Sea video. Not going to spoil it. Awesome. That's a great tip, Nick. Thank you so much for that. And in the TTT community on the Facebook, I did notice that you posted a picture there from walking around in Hollywood at the Walk of Fame, to be precise. And it seems like yesterday to me that you were just in our side of the country, basically. So, man, you sure have been covering some railroad tracks, that's for sure. Mac W, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Mac W, regular here in the International Travelers Hangout. And then the first moderator of tonight, Sir Gary of the Beaches. Gobble, 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 everyone. All right, good. That means that I get to play Gary's clip. That is always fun. From the state of Georgia, our friend Gary tuning in once again. Welcome back. And he answered that I want to see the Coco Cave video now, not on Saturday. You know what, Gary? I think the Coco Cave video is actually scheduled for a little bit further out. Let me see. Oh my God! Yeah, that is not until like next month.
December 26th.
Yeah. I have a lot of.
He's thinking it's. Oh my God! He was thinking it's this weekend, and it's not for a month.
No.
Oh, he's so mean to you, Gary.
What is that? We have been barely 5 minutes into the live stream and you're beating me up. What is that about?
I want to see the Coco Cave one too.
I have shown you the Coco Cave video.
Yeah, but I want everybody to see
it. And yeah, I am fully aware that knowing what I know about that video, yes, I understand that Gary really wants to see it. I did add a little bit of humor perhaps left and right. So, but it will be there, and there's going to be a good many vlogs published before that are hopefully worth watching. At least I think they are, otherwise I wouldn't be publishing them. So don't you worry about that. You will be seeing that sooner or later. Let's have a look here. I do see some conversation going on among our fellow travelers. That's right.
And Gary may show up in some of them too.
In where?
In some of the videos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, throughout our videos about that little weekend cruise that we took, you're going to see our fellow travelers repeatedly. MacW says, I'm live right at the East Point Atlanta line, so south. Okay, all right, good deal. Let's see here. Clay Mears in the house. Hey, hello there, Clay. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Always good having you with us. Gary says then Six Flags opening back up this weekend, decorated for Christmas. Can't wait to go. Oh, I can imagine. Speaking of,
he doesn't do amusement parks.
Not a fan. No. Between the long lines, here's the problem with that. First of all, I don't get a kick out of the attractions and all that are out there unless it's bumper cars. I
like roller coasters.
Not as much as you used to.
No, but I still like roller coasters.
Well, anyways, I typically don't really care that much for the attractions, and then to stand in like line for an hour or better to get into the attractions, I can think of things to do that are a lot, that I don't have to wait for. All right, let's see here. Some meetings and greetings going on. Gary asking where everyone is tonight. Well, we figured it was probably not going to be that busy. It is, after all, the day before Thanksgiving.
A lot of people are traveling.
And a lot of people are traveling on top of that.
And if they're not traveling, they're cooking.
Yep, there is that. McW saying hi to us here. Good. Hello. Mary Ellen is in the house. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good seeing you in here. Tommy Dotson also joining us tonight once again. Welcome back. Gary says enough talk, run the premiere. Oh, that's so funny. Gary says that he waved at Nick on the train as he passed through Douglasville. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you could if you were right there. Just Dave is in the house wishing us a happy Thanksgiving. Right back at you. Thank you so much. And welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. So, okay, before I continue, guys, just a few quick reminders as usual. If you haven't done so yet, please do hit those thumbs up for us. It really does help us out.
It does, and it's free.
Remember, we're only a small channel, which means that every thumbs up really counts. So if you could do that for us, we really appreciate it. And while you're at it, just check to make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on. There is, after all, a reason that the Coco Cave video is going to take a good bit before it will premiere. And that is because we have a lot of content coming for you. So it's a big variety, really. And every other day, at least, there is something new here at To Travel and Tour. And by clicking that notification bell, you will be among the first ones to be notified whenever we have something going on. All right, continuing down the list then. Gary, I can almost see him with his hands in his hair. December!
I'll be right back.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I gotta get a small room.
Oh, okay. Adventure of David and Aaron. Hello there. Hello, everyone. They say, just wanted to pop in and say hello, happy Thanksgiving. Eve from Middle Tennessee. Happy Thanksgiving, Eve from Middle Tennessee. Sincerely, Adventure of David and Aaron at work on a quick break. Hey, gentlemen, that's always very much appreciated. Of course, thank you so much. And hey, right back at you. Happy Thanksgiving evening to you as well, of course. So thanks so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. More meetings and greetings. Duchess of Drinks has joined us. Hola, TTT. Everyone, smash those likes. Thanks so much for that reminder, Megan. And of course, we got your clip here ready as well. So we're going to be playing that. Here we go. From the state of Kentucky, and not having traveled with us for far too long, the Duchess of Drinks tuning in once again for our live stream. Welcome back. Clay Meir notes, it is a new time for you. Yeah, you know what, Clay? We changed that a while back because we noticed that more and more people were, I guess, going back to work or were just busy at the time that we were doing our live streams. Back then, that was like around 5:30 p.m. So me and Kimberly talked about it and said, you know what, we better change that to a time that more fellow travelers will be able to attend. And that is how the 9 p.m. EST came around. All right, let's see here. Gary saying that him and McW were talking about how close they live to each other, roughly 20 minutes apart. Really? Wow. It's a small world, isn't it? Clay asking how we're doing there. Doing good over here, Clay, as is customary on these Wednesday evenings anymore. Just having a good old-fashioned travel talk with our fellow travelers in here. So that's always good. And I see another regular in the house, Jamie Wilhide. Welcome back in your case as well. It's good to see so many regulars in here. Always good. Thank you so much for joining us once again. The Dutch is saying, or talking to McW over here. Good deal.
Eddie, are you doing a live?
Let's see. I'm noticing here that Jamie is saying that she got her second injection in her back today. Okay, hopefully that is going well for you, Jamie, and your recovery will be speedy from that. McW has seen our little dog who just changed his density and now weighs about 1,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
He does that because he usually doesn't want to leave the screen Or leave the screen, leave the seat, I should say. Yes, that's right. Leave the seat. And when he doesn't want to get up or anything, he will just kind of change his density.
We don't know how he does it. All of a sudden, he weighs 400 pounds.
When we try to pick him up, he weighs like, a ridiculous amount of pounds.
Has no bones.
Has no bones. It's like trying to pick up liquid. It's bad. Anyways, it does seem like he's ready for some screen time, so that's good.
Huh? Little Eddie.
All right.
I
I see another moderator in the live stream.
Hey,
Travel
Eric.
Adventures with Eric B. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, turkeys and turkets. Nice. Welcome, Eric. Glad to have you on board tonight. Let's get your clip out here. Let's get some Louisiana style jazz going on. All right, that is Travel Adventures with Eric B, moderator here in our live stream. Welcome back, Eric. Let's see here. More conversations among our fellow travelers. Good deal. And yes, that's right, guys. If you do happen to see someone pop in the chat, please do acknowledge them, say hi to them. Odds are you will get to them before we do, due to the large volume of comments we go through. Let's have a look here. Eric was Edward. Yep. Hey, our friends Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. Woo! Good old woo from the Woo crew from the state of North Kakalaki, as Ronnie always says. I miss hearing that, that's for sure.
I miss them.
Yeah, it seems like forever since we went to Alaska with them.
It has been. It's been like 3 million years.
Meanwhile, it's only like a few months ago.
No, it was longer than that. It was like 7 years.
Just a few months ago, I'm telling you. But Jamie says he's so precious. Yeah, our Edward.
We love him.
He is awesome. He really is. He's a really, really friendly dog for us.
To us.
Let's see. What else is going on? Meetings and greetings. It appears that
everybody's here.
Caught up then. Good deal. Okay, so what do we have for you guys tonight?
Guess the background.
We have, of course, a guess the background for you, for starters. That's not all. We also,
That's it. Nothing else.
That's not even. Are you lying to our fellow travelers, Kimberly?
No.
You can't do that.
You didn't tell me anything, so nothing else has happened.
I did tell you something. I actually showed you something.
You told me nothing. What?
Oh my goodness.
What?
What? Yes.
We can talk about
Remember? Well, we will, of course, yeah.
Uh-huh.
The challenge?
Oh,
yeah, I did show you that.
You showed me that. But I think we should ask the people here the same thing, and then we can go over what was said on the Facebook, and we can go over what they say here.
Yeah, we most definitely can do that. Okay, so guess the background is what we're going to do, and we're going to be discussing a little bit about a challenge that I posted in the TTT community.
It wasn't really a challenge.
Just a while, but yeah, it's not really a challenge.
It was like getting water on your head.
It isn't anything too crazy.
Rolling mud.
I get it if you think that is, what you think of when you think to travel and tour, because yes, we do get a little bit of our rockers sometimes, but
we're perfectly sane people.
Oh, we are? Then who isn't?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, so what was this challenge about? So basically, it was very simple, really. Just to describe our channel in only 3 words. So we got some comments on that post, which we would like to discuss in here. And if you have not participated in that yet, then now it would be your chance this evening to also participate with that. And we'll go over those comments too. Might as well, right? So yeah, we have that going on. And then other than that, like Kimberly said, we will be discussing what's going on with airfare. There are some developments in the airline industry going on, and we think will be interesting to discuss. So, and of course, there is always room for your own travel stories. Remember, we're a very interactive channel. Here in our live stream, we like to make it not just about us, but your stories matter just as much as ours do. So if there's anything you wish to share with us, travel related, travel news related, don't hesitate to put it in the chat. We'll be happy to have a conversation about it. All right, back to the comments then. I did see some things coming out here. Let's have a look. Gary says, I know, so I'm not allowed to guess. I guess that's in reference to one of the elements of our live stream tonight, Gary. MacW point blank says, not saying. That's so funny.
And that's why we were drawn to each other immediately.
It would have to be. I mean, kind tends to seek out kind, you know? Rob from Cruising on the High Seas in the house. Hello there, my friends. Hello, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving / Black Friday and Cyber Monday to all my American friends and friends around the world. Please don't forget to smash that like button for my friends TTT New Game. That's much appreciated, Rob.
Thank you,
Thank you so much for that reminder. Paul Vines in the house as well. Greetings and salutations.
Hello there,
right
Paul.
back at you, Paul. Thank you so much for joining us. Always good seeing you in here. Then let's see. I see nice and warm welcome. We said hi to Megan.
I was in the small room.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Kimberly wants to say hi to you, Megan. So
hi,
there
Megan.
you go. All right. Good deal. Well, before we proceed, I do want to recognize a particular group of let's say the TTT following, so to say, the fellow travelers, the community. And I think you know which one.
Yes.
That's right. We know you're out there. We know you're not always speaking up and making yourself known, but we do know that you support us, that you watch our content, and we appreciate you for it.
We do.
So to all our lurkers out there, thank you so much for all your support. Know that we recognize you, know that we appreciate you. And if you do feel like coming out of those shadows just a little bit and say hi to us, please do so now. And we'll be happy to say hi to you in person. Gary goes, ew, the lurkers. What do you have against lurkers?
I don't know. Gary's just on a rampage.
That just says, don't be shy. It's okay to say hi. That's right. That's right.
Like
Absolutely.
Anthony says.
Where Anthony?
Anthony Simone always says that don't be shy, say hi.
Oh, I was looking for Anthony in the chat, but you mean just in general. Okay, all right. McW says, I once was one, not so bad here. You are definitely no longer a lurker now, Meg.
We're glad to have you.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. All right, good. I think we should get started here with the guess the background. It does look like we're going to be in for a short live stream today. So let's just get on with our program here. And we're going to show you this background. There we go. Well, it looks like someplace tropical. So that already eliminates a lot of destinations. We can tell you already that we took the picture ourselves. So that also eliminates a second guess for whoever took the picture.
There's gremlins. No, I made them go away.
Yes, you pointed at them. It was all your magic, Kimberly. It was all your magic. All right. I see several guesses already coming in. As usual, we're going to give everyone in here the opportunity to guess. And then afterwards, we will announce the correct answer. Let's have a look here. The Duchess says that it is the cabanas at Royal Caribbean's private island. McW says the floating cabanas at Coco Cay. And Eric says Bora Bora, apparently. Okay. Yes, why not? Gary then says Norwegian Cruise Line's private island. Eric thinks it might be Dominican Republic.
Okay, nothing in the DR was this nice. Just saying.
McW goes hashtag Kimberly Magic. Nathan says, what's up to Travel and Tour? Hello there, Nathan. Always good seeing you in here, popping by to say hi to us. Thank you so much. Always appreciate it. Mary Ellen seconds what was said previously by a couple of fellow travelers that mentioned that this would be the cabanas at Royal Caribbean's private island or Coco Cay. The Duchess knows that Gary is trolling with his answers.
No!
You think I don't realize? I'm just letting him have his fun.
Yes,
Megan.
Gary. love Gary.
Let's
I
see
miss
here.
Gary.
I know it was only a few. Oh, it seems longer ago that we were on the cruise ship.
Forever.
Man, I'm telling you.
I mean, I can't. I just had an amazing time.
As did I.
I mean, a really amazing time.
As did I. Now, I guess what it comes down to is who you cruise with.
Yeah.
That's probably.
And you know, I do like Royal. Royal's a great cruise line.
Yeah. The only thing I really have against them is the drink prices. But if you have the drink package,
Yeah, it makes a
then
difference.
that solves that part.
But yeah, although I must say I had a great experience on Carnival this last time too.
Yeah.
I really, really did. And I'm doing another Carnival.
But was that, in all fairness, because of the ship, or was that because of the destination?
I enjoyed both. I enjoyed my
did?
time on
Okay.
the ship. I enjoyed my fellow travelers. And of course, the destination was Alaska, which was fantastic. And I'm doing another Carnival coming up in February. Carnival Horizon. And everybody says they love that ship. So I'm anxious to see it.
Yeah, I got to prepare you with the GoPro.
Oh, yeah. I see Dewey.
Yeah, no.
I see Jacob.
No. No, you're not going to give me editing headaches, Kimberly. That's just not happening. All right, some more guesses are coming in. Are you having fun?
There's a big interest. We're in Aruba.
Kimberly's intros on average last approximately 2.5 seconds. All right, let's see here. So Tommy guesses that's the cabanas at your seaside estate in South Florida.
Yes.
Can we come visit?
Yes, it is. It actually is. These are our guest huts. Yes.
Okay, apparently you have been drinking along with Tommy. I mean, I can, because Tommy is clearly reading some extra letters and numbers. Tommy, you do realize we have like 1,500 subscribers, not 1.5 million.
Yeah, we like 15 million probably for that.
That's so funny. Rob says Punta Cana is what he's guessing. LOL. So not quite serious about his own guess there. Then he goes, I know it's not Punta Cana. Right. Mary Ellen is a big fan of the Carnival Horizon.
Are you? What do you love about it, Mary Ellen? Let me know.
And Eric points out that he will be on the Horizon in October.
I'll be on it in February.
So seems like several fellow travelers will be setting sail on the Carnival Horizon here next year. That's good. Okay, so if everyone has put in their guess, then it is time for us to announce the correct answer. And the correct answer, of course, is here, that it is indeed the cabanas at Royal Caribbean's private island of Coco Cay.
Coco
That's
Key,
right.
Coco
And
Cay,
how
Coco
it
whatever.
has changed, right?
I
mean,
God.
That's a whole new island to me.
I know.
mean, we've been there twice now, but two totally different experiences.
Oh my God. And going to the beach club, and I will say this to anybody who's going there, I highly recommend it. I mean, I know they didn't have live music, but for me and Neil, I mean, if we wouldn't have been with fellow travelers and enjoying the conversation and going around and seeing everything, I think me and him might have stayed there all day.
Yeah, more than likely. That beach club was really, really awesome. If you haven't been to Coco Cay yet, but you're going to, then we definitely recommend that beach club.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it, and we got to have lunch there.
Not in the last place, I was gonna say, for the food.
The food was
food was delicious, absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, that was not a buffet, and I'm saying it was fantastic.
Yeah.
That should tell you something right there. I particularly recommend the ceviche.
Yeah, that was really good.
That is really, really good. The Dutch is saying the Royal Beach, Coco. Oh, talking to Gary here. Okay. Tommy says, oh, I thought K was Gazillion. A simple mistake. That's fair, Tommy. That's fair. Gary says specifically at the beach club. Yes. And McW says that she may have watched a lot of Coco Cay videos.
Okay.
Well, then I'm sure you have a pretty good impression of what it is like. Now, Meg, when you say you've watched a lot of Coco Cay videos, are these videos of from before the remodeling or after the remodeling? Because I'm telling you, it's two totally different experiences. We were there back in, I want to say 2016, when we went on our cruise to Bermuda and the Bahamas. And I had a great time, even before the remodeling. Kimberly, not so much. I mean, I get it. That gets hard when birds are trying to rob you of your food, and you have to stand in a very, very long line to even get one plate of food. But I didn't even bother getting lunch because I knew what was going to happen. And I just spent the day in the water snorkeling. I had a great time. Gary says, wait a minute, we all left the beach clubs just so Neil could vlog.
And he got to.
And I got to.
So next time we'll just stay at the beach club.
There you go. The Down Under Cruiser, Sean and Alana from the land Down Under, tuning in. Okay, now I have to sneak out of work to watch you guys. Okay, good day all. Well, good day to you, and thank you so much for joining us. And, excuse me. Once again, now that you're here, congratulations on the new premises of your business. Yeah. We got to see some pictures of that. It's looking good, and hopefully you will feel at home there shortly. McW, in response to my question for her, it was she has particularly seen vlogs after the remodeling. Okay, well, looks good, doesn't it? Eric says it has to be Coco K2, written with a perfect day. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Rhyme.
I think, strictly speaking, when it comes to the K word, harvest K, Coco K, strictly speaking, it's key. But Royal Caribbean said, you know what, we're not even going to bother with that. Perfect day at Coco K, that has a great ring to it. And so Coco K it is. So, okay, Coco K. The Duchess says, you're lucky that the Minister of Wildlife did not show up at the beach. Sounds like quite a bird situation.
Oh my God. It was very doable this time.
Bird bonanza, Duchess. Bird bonanza. That and not so much now on in the areas where we were anyways. There are some birds still, of course, but it isn't like they're trying to rob you of your food or dive bombing you or anything along those lines. So, but yeah, he would have enjoyed himself. Sean and Lana saying thank you for your wishes. Well, you're most welcome, of course. Absolutely. Tommy says, Sean thought you were the boss. No sneaking needed. Just do it. Official TTT break employee.
Okay.
I kind of like what Tommy is saying here. That's awesome. I like that. Troy Stencil has joined us. Welcome back, my friend. What's happening, T3? And howdy to my homies in the chat. All right. Welcome back. Let's see. Gary to McW. All I can say is I'm still alive because it wasn't Kimberly pushing me around. No, you yeah, that, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all about that. But you had Maria who was pushing you around from what I have seen. And that worked out, didn't it? Okay, and then a few more meetings and greetings. Good deal. And then we are all caught up once again. Okay, good. So that means that we can move on with the next part of our conversation here tonight. Let's talk about those airline ticket situations.
I'll tell you what. I have been looking at different airline in different Europe, for United States, for Florida, for all over the place. And I want to let you know, prices are varying dramatically from carrier to carrier. Now,
even more extreme than usual.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
If you're not seeing a price you like, please look around, because chances are another carrier is going to have a price you like. But I mean, I'm seeing differences even in like discount carriers. Some of the prices are higher than they are on the major carriers. There's like
so much for discount carriers.
There's all weirdness out there. So if you are looking for flights to go anywhere, whether it's Europe, whether it's domestic, whatever, make sure. Go ahead and use one of the bigger search engines if you want, but then go to the actual websites and things. Really look around, because, I mean, crazy. I mean, I had seen a Spirit flight. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
To Port Canaveral,
Okay.
$800.
800 on Spirit?
With,
From where?
From here.
From Latrobe?
Yeah. I haven't got to look for my daughter Allison over there, and she knows that ain't right, and she doesn't travel.
I mean, does that include your personal stripper to go?
No.
No?
Doesn't even include your bag, so you're the stripper when you get there.
Yeah, really.
I mean, and then I look at another carrier, and I'm looking, and I'm like, round trip with bags, $300.
That's just strange. Do you have any idea what could be causing this?
I have no idea. Just weirdness. So, like I said, just keep an eye, and if you're looking for flights, look around.
You know, I've kind of been giving that some thought about the relationship between travelers and airlines, and I've come to the conclusion that airlines are pretty much in relation to the traveler, the relative that is the ugly stepbrother or ugly stepsister that you don't really want to deal with, but that unfortunately has all the means to get around. So, And I hope that is going to improve over time. Unfortunately, my gut tells me otherwise. It's only going to go further in the wrong direction because we have seen the trend over time. There's ever less service and more pay.
And you know what?
And it's outrageous.
And okay, Spirit. Like I said, I use Spirit a good bit because we can go to Latrobe here, and it's 5 minutes from the house, has free parking, 3 gates. I mean, it's like you're boarding a plane from your grandma's living room. It's nice.
It's great. Yeah.
You could get pizza by the slice. It's all good.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna knock
Allison,
it over.
You don't have enough room, honey.
Why don't you do that in 2? Just pick some of the stuff up, bring that to your room.
Or you can go that way. That's okay. You can make some noise. It's all right.
Just don't bring everything at the same time. If you don't,
she's got to carry everything. It's Allison. Okay.
Anyways.
But okay, we are actually Jake and I'm going to be booking our flights probably tomorrow, and I got good prices. There's good prices right now. But I looked at getting us. It's our birthday trip. It's my birthday that trip, and it's his birthday that trip. And I looked at getting us the big front seats. Now, I've looked at those before, and I've seen them for sometimes $70 each way, which is a lot, but, you know, for birthdays and treats, okay. No. It was $150 one way and like $120 the other. What?
Yeah, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Well, let's have a look here because I do see some fellow travelers commenting on what all is being discussed here. Sean and Ilana were correct indeed. Yes, that is coco. Very good. Gary then says ticket prices are outrageous everywhere. Yes, they are anymore, and I don't get it. It's the fluctuations is unlike any other market that I can think of, anyways. The Duchess says, from what I've seen, it varies quite a bit based on airport.
It does that too. That's why. Now, if I'm going internationally, I'm always checking all over the place. And actually, our next trip, we're going to the Netherlands, providing they don't get weird in the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And we are actually going out of a little airport called Johnstown.
Nobody has probably heard of that.
Well, everybody's heard of Johnstown in Pennsylvania because of the Johnstown flood.
Okay.
That's very famous.
All right.
But we're going out of Johnstown, and it is a small airport, and again, free parking.
Mm-hmm.
And they have United that flies out of there. So we're able to go from Johnstown to Chicago, which is not my best pick. But
this is O'Hare, right? This is not Midway.
It's O'Hare.
Yeah.
And we have a nice size layover, but then we go from there to the Netherlands, and we have free parking because this time we're going for 2 weeks. If we had to pay for 2 weeks of parking, that gets a little more expensive. So And this way we don't have to do an overnight in a hotel either, because our flight's not till 1.
Right.
So, and it's about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll leave in the morning and drive out.
Yeah, that's not so bad. The Dutch is adding to that she has seen flights on Spirit at over $800 to Florida.
I know, what is that?
Apparently gives you your own personal plane. Jinx Games is the Dutchess then. Sean and Ilana. Kimberly trying to find prices for flights out of Australia for October is interesting.
I bet.
I can imagine. I really can imagine. Let's see. Tommy says extra for bags, but your pole flights free. Yeah.
For the stripper.
Yeah. Gary says personal stripper to go right here.
Oh, there he goes.
Eric, then I used to book a round trip on Spirit to Fort Lauderdale from New Orleans for less than $100 all the time. Yeah.
Sometimes you can.
Notice the word used to in Eric's comment.
But sometimes I still can from here. I'll get like $40 each way.
Eric, what is that like for you? Are you still able to get deals like that every now and then? Or is that just really a thing of the past for you? I don't know. I mean, he travels from New Orleans after all. It might be different. Let's see.
I want to mention too, we have a lot of fellow travelers that are traveling right now.
We do.
I just heard from Dewey today. Was chatting back and forth with him a little bit, how much he's enjoying the celebrity experience on the Edge.
Yeah, and in the TTT app, I saw some messages coming by that I would have really liked the buffet. Well, the WhatsApp, the TTT
we have the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
everybody's saying you would like the buffet, but everybody always says that about celebrity.
And everyone always says it about me and buffets.
Yes, true.
Which is true. I mean, not gonna deny that. Gary says, yes, Johnstown was flooded by the robber barons of old. And Tommy then says, Johnstown, my brother got married there. Only wedding where we've been to where there were armed security on site. Rough crowd. Oh, my. Yeah, that is no bueno for sure. That's just then. My flights to Italy are insane. It was going to be like $500 more per person. Unless we were willing to do a 7-hour layover in Boston on the way home. So grateful for airport lounges. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
We're doing like a little over 5 hours on the way back in Chicago, because it was a huge difference. And I looked at going out of Pittsburgh, and like I said, and by the time we added everything to it, and then we need extra, it was just easier.
Yeah. Gary says, I told you I was going to get spoiled. Well, if I do end up hitting celebrity and get to be acquainted with that buffet, then there's a fair chance. That's just then. I hate buffets, but I was actually very satisfied with the buffet on Celebrity. Oh, I can imagine that. I mean, if that coming from you, Megan,
that says something.
It sure does. Eric, then, I haven't tried since the pandemic. This is in response to the question I asked him if he can still get deals like that from Louisiana to Fort Lauderdale. I've only done American Airlines since I have their credit card, but I was looking up Spirit flights to Vegas, and they went up. Ugh.
Like I said,
Yikes.
I mean, I look at them all. I mean, I look at Spirit, I look at Allegiant, I'm a Frontier. I mean, I'm not proud of any of them, and all the prices have went up.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I will say this: if you are booking a cruise, and if I'm booking the cruise for you, we will definitely check the air that goes with the cruise, because I'm getting some very good prices with Celebrity, including their air.
Well, I think that is, if you are a cruiser, then that is the way to go. Mm-hmm. Just look for the package deals as opposed to getting your cruise and flight separately. I mean, if
you can't, like I said, sometimes it's cheaper to get it on your own. And if you have points and things, maybe, but sometimes not, because there's different ways to do it. So it's worth looking into.
Yeah. Gary says, yes, Celebrity is a class act. You have me curious already, Gary. There's no need to convince me anymore. I will try Celebrity at some point for sure. Tommy says, you may need some of that layover time to clear immigration on the way back, especially in Chicago.
Oh, believe me, I know. been there, done that. It was a pain in my ass. Believe me, this wasn't my first pick.
It is what it is. Duchess, then, who are you flying with to the Netherlands? I'm guessing United since it's out of O'Hare. It is United, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good guess. You were right.
Yeah, that's the only one that goes out of Johnstown.
I'll take it. I mean, it's only like an hour and some drive. That's nothing.
No, and it's not going into the city drive.
Although at this point I'm that familiar with the way to the airport through Pittsburgh that I'll do that anytime, no problem. Sean and Ilana, then Kimberly, a bit of advice, if I may ask. From Australia to Fort Myers, would it be better to land in Dallas and catch a connecting flight, or go to LAX?
You know what? I would have to look them up. I am just not sure. Now, you're going on Carnival, correct? You might actually be able to book the flights through them as well. And that way they are covered as far as if you don't make it in time or if something happens. So you might want to look at that. I believe Cindy's handling that for you, correct? I'm sure she can look that up for you.
Yeah. The Duchess, then I'm flying Delta to Italy and KLM on the way back home.
You'll be happy with KLM.
You're going to like KLM.
Have you done KLM before? We like KLM.
Yes. So KLM stands for Koninklijke Luchtvaartmaatschappij. You probably were just wondering, what the heck did he just say? It translates to Royal Dutch Airlines. And there's a funny thing about Royal Dutch Airlines, because the King of the Netherlands has been known to fly as a pilot for the Royal Dutch Airlines. Actually, for real, not a joke. No, this is real. As a matter of fact, it was today in the news by sheer coincidence that he actually flew a group of supporters of my favorite soccer team to the Czech Republic. And he had been noticed by one of the supporters. And that is how the news came out, that he was apparently flying again it's a commercial flight, mind you, to the Czech Republic in this case. So that's pretty awesome. We cannot book through Carnival, says Sean.
Okay. Maybe they don't do that for Aussies. Like I said, I've never priced it out. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I can help you look, but I've never priced it out.
Yeah. Vlog 360 degrees. Well, hello. Welcome in. Great to see you guys. Looking forward for your new videos. Just back from Turkey. First trip in a while. I'm planning a Norwegian cruise next May. Have you done Norwegian before?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I really like them, actually.
Yeah, I am very, very much a fan of their free at sea concept. The whole thing of do what you want whenever you want. It really adds. Well, yeah. But it adds a huge element of freedom to your cruising experience. And as far as organization is concerned, I think Norwegian is onto something here.
They do. They do a good job. And they were doing the anytime dining well before anybody else was. And they really have it done well. Yeah. Because you can go to several different restaurants. Now, keep in mind, too, their main dining, there'll be different restaurants, but they will have the same menu a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. So that's not an issue. And you can go different places and eat depending on where you want to go and what you like as far as, and they're running specials right now too, that you get some specialty dining as well. So there's some really good deals to be had too for Norwegian. Really good deals.
Yeah. Anyways, tell us a little bit about your trip to Turkey, if you wouldn't mind. What have you been up to out there? I mean, there's so much to see out in Turkey. So did you go sightseeing? Did you try any good food? Let us know. The Duchess says that she loves KLM. 2-hour layover in Amsterdam so I can get a stroopwafel. As you should, yes. If you haven't ever been to...
It's not longer. We could see Megan in Amsterdam.
Oh, I know, yeah. Now, if you've never been to the airport of Amsterdam, which is also known as Schiphol, it's really worth the effort to travel through there. Not in the last place, because there is a ton of places to eat and drink. It's really a good airport. Layout is fantastic. And in terms of big airports, I think to this day, and I'm not saying that because I'm originally from the Netherlands. I'm really saying that out of sheer experience, I think to this day, the biggest airport that I've been to.
Yeah, they have the best signage.
Yeah, the signage is fantastic. More than just in Dutch, it is both in Dutch and in English. So you're gonna be just fine traveling through there. Then let's have a look here. Isn't KLM like one of the oldest, if not the oldest, commercial airline? I would not be surprised, although I would have to fact check that for sure, Megan. Gary says that it's $1,200 round trip from Atlanta to Australia. Oh, wow. So where in Australia does that get you, Gary? Vlog 360 says, great things. I've done Costa and Mediterranean before. Heard NCL dining is great.
Yeah, like I said, and it was done in a timely fashion.
I tell you what, I actually was very fond, of course, I'm going to mention it, the buffet at Norwegian. It had a crepe station where they made fresh crepes. Yeah. And I'm a fan of crepes, so I may have been hitting that on more than one occasion, but so did you.
Yeah, I love crepes.
But yeah. So yeah, that would be my question for you after the questions I asked you about Turkey. Then what is Costa like? Because we have not sailed with Costa before.
No, we have not.
No. Then again, does Costa sail out of Florida? I don't think so.
They go out of the United States. I think they do.
But out of Fort Lauderdale or something?
I have to look. I don't remember. They used to.
Duchess agrees with me. Loves Schiphol Airport, one of the best airports ever. Well, there you go. I'm not the only one that says it. Gary, in response to my question, he says that would get you from Atlanta to Sydney. You know what? 1,200. That's actually not that bad. To Australia all the way?
No, that's really good.
That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, let's go to Australia.
What airline is that on, Gary? But yeah, that once again proves that the fluctuations are just insane. I mean, $800 can buy you a ticket to Florida, but
400 more you go to Australia.
400 more you go to Australia.
What the hell?
None of that makes any sense. Vlog 360 says that Turkey was great. Did lots of sightseeing. Topkapi Palace, Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, private yacht on the Bosphorus. Lots of street food experiences too. Also did Bursa and Yalova. Whoa, sounds like you had quite a good time out there. That is awesome. So, were there any foods that stood out to you in particular? And if you are familiar with Turkish food within the United States, how does it compare in your opinion? Gary answering my question that was on Delta. So we're talking then Atlanta to Sydney on Delta for 1,200.
Wow.
And meanwhile, you can get a domestic flight, a short distance, like a 1-hour flight for 800. How does that make sense for real? That's just crazy. Duchess is pointing out to Gary that he shouldn't get one here. They're more like cookies. The fresh ones in the Netherlands are like paper thin waffles filled with caramel and served warm. Yeah, that sounds about right.
They're delicious.
You know what, Megan? A relative of mine had this shop in one of in a province further up north, like one of the northern provinces, and it was like
Friesland!
A fresh waffles shop. Yeah, Friesland. That's right, the province of Friesland. Yes. And I think he moved his shop at this point. I'm not exactly sure where to, but yeah, that's he made them all fresh. It was really like an artisan waffle shop. I think you would have gotten a kick out of that. The Duchess then, I flew Delta to Australia out of Cincinnati and paid 1,200, but those were 2017 prices. That seems like a steal now. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes you think like, wow, the old prices are returning, yay, Hosanna, and then only a couple days later, it's like they quadruple or something. It's like, how is that even possible? I mean, granted, yeah, it's all a matter of supply and demand, I'm sure, but to that extreme, such a degree, that seems unlikely to me. Vlog 360 says that the highlight in Bursa, so we're talking about food here. I asked if any food stood out in particular to them. It's a breakfast in a 700 village, Kumalikizik. Stay tuned for several videos.
Very good.
We're looking forward to that for sure. Yes, absolutely. So that's interesting. That was actually a breakfast that stood out to you. Huh. We'll keep an eye out for your vlog for sure. Troy says that Schiphol Airport is so easy, a stone person could fly right through there. It's a joke. Oh, is it now, Troy? That's great. Sean and Lana saying, just check the price now for a Delta. It's $3,270 Australian. So
wow.
What would that be in American dollars? Then?
I don't have my converter.
I don't have the exchange rate in the top of my head. Vlog 316 then says, recently done Rixos Saadiyat Beach in Abu Dhabi. Should be uploading it soon. Oh,
okay.
Now, you know what? That is really awesome that you've been able to do some traveling during the Corona period. We have been trying to do the same thing and go as many times as we possibly can and wherever we can. So then that is how our approach, as we had it right from the beginning when the pandemic broke out. It was very much like, okay, where can we go? What can we do? Rather than where can we not go?
Yeah,
you know what?
Pretty much everywhere.
That was, we knew the answer to that.
Yeah,
but
that's how we ended up spending so much time in Mexico.
Right. And we certainly don't regret that.
No.
We always have a good time in Mexico.
Yeah,
always.
We do. Mexico's always awesome.
Yeah. Vlog 360 says that the breakfast they were mentioning, it was actually by a local Turkish family in their house.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, now I see why that stood out to you. Yeah, you can
beat that probably.
Yeah, no doubt. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Duchess then, that seems a bit high, Sean. I would wait to book that or look at other airlines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about the exchange rate. But
that seems high.
The number seems high, and I don't think an Australian dollar equals a Venezuelan peso. So, that does seem high. Duchess says, Mexico, only easy option for 2020. No regrets. I agree 100%. Sean pointing out that 3270 is 2356.
Yeah, that's
US,
high.
So, that does seem high indeed. So you're talking very, very roughly times and a half.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is a high price. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's like double what Gary found coming from the United States to
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That flight from Atlanta to Sydney.
Yeah.
Strange. Australian dollar is 0.72 US. Okay. All right. That is good to know. Okay, so to wrap this particular topic up, keep a very, very good eye out if you are going to book flights separately from whatever you're going to be doing, whether that is a cruise or a trip somewhere. Try to look for the package deals.
Always better.
You tend to be better off that way, yeah.
And feel free to contact me. I am a travel advisor. I'll be happy to help you with booking whatever.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to our next topic here. And that is about that challenge that we put out on the TTT community on the Facebook. If you are not yet a member, please feel free to join. Very easy and laid back kind of community. We don't have a long list of rules to join and the whole questionnaire before you can join. That's not how we roll. We count off on people's common sense to not abuse the community. And so far, that has been going pretty well. If there is a moderator in here who could put the link in the chat of the To Travel and Tour community, that would be appreciated. So what was this challenge about? It was describe our channel using only 3 words. And when I posted that message, I had said right away, like, hey, once we get the comments in, then we will be discussing it in our live stream, which is now. So let's see here who said what. Describing our channel using only 3 words. And if you have not participated in that, feel free to participate now if you feel like it. And then we'll go over that too. So the first comment I saw here came from Nick Peterson from Travel Adventures with Nick P. Or Traveling with Nick P. I'm mixing Eric's and Nick's channel up now.
Yeah.
It was Traveling
now
with Nick P.
Now you have one channel.
Apparently you do. So Nick described it as crazy, fun, and interesting. All right. I'm curious if we're going to see more similar comments or if it's going to be vastly different. Anthony from our moderator, Anthony, said wild, adventurous, and funny.
Wow.
We're wild.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose at times, things can get a little bit wild on our channel, particularly on Friday nights when we play All Roads Lead to Travel. Oy, oy, oy. Paul Vine said, arguably the driest out of all the comments. He had 3 words. He said Neil and Kim. Yes, there you go, Paul. That is 3 words indeed. Can't argue that. Well done. Then Maria Norris, Robert's wife, said fun to watch.
Yes.
That's also 3 words. Very nice. Very nice. McW also had a comment out there and said adventures, travel, and friends.
Very good.
Awesome. Eric from Travel Adventure with Eric B, our moderator, said entertaining, fun, and informative. Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome. Here a real fun one from Heather from Texans Who Travel. Maybe you should read that, Kimberly.
Mexico!
You know what? I cannot argue that one either.
Yeah.
I mean, our channel at this point is like, can no longer be alienated with Mexico.
Yeah.
It's like Mexico has become a part of TTT and vice versa. And Deb Wright had one. She said, fun, interesting, and educational.
Wonderful.
Awesome. So I think fun was a very common one that was coming in the comments here in the TTT community. Funny or wild or but I also can't help but to notice the informative part. There were definitely some like informative educational, and we're glad about that because we do believe that as a traveler, it's kind of like maybe I shouldn't call it obligation, that goes a bit far, but let's say mission to share knowledge from your travels with other fellow travelers. And so maybe that will, encourage them to go to a certain place and check it out for themselves and maybe learn some things that you didn't learn the first time. So sharing those learning experiences, then, that is definitely one of our missions. Let's see.
All the whistles in the whole area are going
off.
Right
We have had a lot going on today. I don't know what's up with that.
There was a bank robbed up the street. This morning, not kidding, a bank robbed up the street this morning.
Oh boy. All right, adventures coming back. Well, of course there have been some adventures. I mean, swimming with whale sharks, yes, that's an adventure. But I also consider Alush, for instance, in Mexico, the restaurant.
Oh, that was amazing.
That is not just a dining experience. That is like a dining adventure. So it is. I mean, to have a dining experience in like a whole cave system like that.
That's amazing.
Fantastic. And the way they illuminated everything. All right, back to the comments here. Gary says, I just looked at it again. It's up that high now.
Oh, wow. My God.
That's crazy. Vlog360 says, Turkish food is surely great. Döner, wet burger, belek ekmek, which is a fish sandwich, chestnuts, kokoreç, which is lamb intestines, steamed mussels, Turkish ice cream. Yes, do stay tuned for the video.
Okay,
awesome.
We will.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you got to have such a good time out there in Turkey. That's wonderful. Eric, thank you so much for posting the link to our community.
Thank you,
if you
Eric.
are not yet a member yet, do feel free to join us, and we'll let you in as soon as possible. Jamie is participating with the 3 words, describing our channel in 3 words. She says, welcoming and friendly.
Thank you.
Nice. We appreciate that. Daniel Fields. Hello there, my friend. We just got here. Hey.
Good to see you, Daniel.
We're happy to see you. Yes.
And
if Nancy is out
Nancy.
there, that's right. Vlog360 says, great catching with you guys. Time to get ready for work. See you guys again soon. Hey, right back at you. It was great talking to you. And thank you so much for joining us. And indeed, hopefully, we will see you again here in the International Travelers Hangout soon. McW says, you can never learn too much from fellow travelers.
Nope.
That is the most true sentence I've seen in this chat so far. Absolutely. The Duchess, who remembers Alush because she was there right with us when we went there,
such a good time.
Says Alush was the best. Love that place. So did we. If you are ever going to go to the Cancun area of Mexico, you may indeed want to hop over to Playa del Carmen. I do believe that is where Alush is situated. And go to that restaurant and not only have the dinner there, which is fantastic, but also just take some time and walk around. You won't believe what you get to see. All the way from an indoor cenote to randomly place tables and chairs in small caverns and whatnot.
Really cool.
Hidden walkways that you're not sure whether or not you're supposed to be there. It's really an adventure by itself, that whole place. Dream on Wheels has joined us. Well, hello to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome. Troy says, what the duck? I don't know. All right. But yeah, you know what? I'm looking at all those descriptions, the 3-word descriptions. In your own opinion, do you think that it matches?
Yeah, I do. I think that for me, one of the things that was very important when we started the channel is that everybody felt included.
Oh yeah.
That there was always a warm and welcoming environment for everyone, and it seems to be doing that. So that makes me very happy.
Yeah.
I always want people, to feel warm and welcomed and feel like they want to be a part of things, feel like they can be a part of things.
Yep. Yeah. I will say this: we didn't start out that way. But and what I mean by that is that
we were planning on being mean and cold.
Not like that, Kimberly.
That was his vision.
You always, I'm telling you, if nitpicking words was an Olympic sport, you would have won gold by now.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Is
my
Cindy
goodness.
here? No, she doesn't know that you called her old.
Anyways, what I mean is that we didn't start out as more of a community. We started out as, with the idea we're going to do some traveling left and right, and then we're going to post some videos left and right. And that was the whole idea of the
that was
travel
all
and tour.
And then we got Corona.
Yeah. Little did we know that our channel over time would turn into more of a community rather than just a channel.
Yeah.
And which is a development we highly welcome, very much so. But yeah, it's interesting to see how it kind of developed. I mean, we didn't even know of live streams at first.
No.
Until it was kind of like something we discovered, and it's like,
okay. Yeah. And then we ended up doing them, and we're like,
at first it was okay, they exist. Then a while later, we were still like, okay, they exist, but we didn't do them yet. No. And that was like, okay, we can do
it. Keep in mind, this is like a month. Because, we started the channel February 29th. We posted our first video at the beginning of March. And then the Corona, then COVID hit. And we started a travel channel the month pretty much that COVID hit. And so, okay, we're not going to be traveling as much. So what can we do? We ended up traveling some, doing live streams, building the community. Yeah. Everybody got to know it. It's been fantastic.
It sure has. Yeah. Troy goes, I will blame that duck on autocorrect. The Dutch is posting the link to our Alush video in it. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you we did of course vlog that experience, and if you haven't watched that video yet, then you may want to. It's really a cool video, if I may say so myself. But just to see it and to realize this is a restaurant, it's like, what? But yeah, it really is. Gary says Dewey's going to be upset with me next week, and probably you as well.
Why
are we going to be upset with you?
No, Dewey's going to be upset with us. Why would you be upset with me?
Now, with me, he says, read the comment. He says, Dewey going to be upset with me next week, and you, and probably you as well.
Yeah, Dewey's going to be upset with me. Why would you be upset with me?
No. Okay. If Gary says me, then he means him, not you.
But he says, but listen.
You're just jacking me.
No.
You are just jacking me. I know you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Put Gary's comment up there again, please. Okay. Dewey going to be upset with me next week, and probably you as well. See, Dewey's going to be upset with Gary and us too.
No, that's not how. We're spending way too much time trying to sort out this particular comment. Whatever happens, happens. McW says, definitely feel welcomed. Good. That's what we like to hear for sure. Dutch is saying, remember the big surprise of August 2020 before Secrets? Oh my, you're talking before the very first ever TTB group trip.
Yes! When I found out that Nick and Megan were both going.
That's right. Dutch is adding to that, amazing how this turned into such a fantastic community. You are amazing people. Well, that's a compliment, not just for us. Thank you.
Everybody here
right back at you. Absolutely.
Because you know what? It takes everybody making everybody feel welcome. Because, I mean, and that is so important to us. So important.
Yeah. Gary says that it means you will be upset with me too. See?
Why will I be upset with you?
I don't think so, Gary, unless you really have some evil intentions, which I don't think you do, but try us. McW loves this community. Awesome. We're glad to hear that. Now, Troy's got a description here for To Travel and Tour. Thoughtful, tranquil, and twosome.
TTT.
There you go. Nice. Well, tranquil at times, I suppose. Vlog360 is asking, when are you guys live next in time? Okay, so we do every week 2 live streams, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. The one of Wednesday starts at 9 p.m. EST. So I think in Greenwich Mean Time,
I don't know.
That's what, 5 hours difference, if I'm not mistaken. I have to think about that. But I think it's like 5 or 6 hours later where you are. So that would actually be in the middle of the night where you are then, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think. Would it be? I don't know.
All right. Let's just do this right away here. GMT current time. Here, 3:07 a.m.
Oh my God.
That's 5 hours. So odds are they're probably in the United Kingdom or Ireland. That's what that's my guess. So yes, it will be like, unfortunately, let's see, 5 hours later. That's gonna put you at 2 a.m. at night. Unfortunately,
but our night owl one.
Our night owl one, that is on Fridays at 11 EST. So that would be 4 a.m. your time. So if you're a hardcore night owl.
Or an early bird.
Yeah, then you might be able to make it.
Where are you from?
Yeah, do let us know. Like I said, my guess is UK or Ireland. But yeah, we do keep the replays of our live streams if you're interested in seeing those, if you can make it. So yeah, we do keep those. But hopefully you will, of course, be able to, at some point to join us more often. That would be awesome. Gary says, Neil got it. Duchess says, Gary is trolling again. Is he now? Gary says 2 a.m. GMT, 4 or 5 hours depending on the seas. Yeah, exactly. Right now in AM. I'm in Abu Dhabi. It's +4. Okay. +4. I'm trying to think here, because Abu Dhabi is not GM. Is not Greenwich, I don't think, is it?
I have no idea.
But if it is +4, let me see here. From now, then that would put you at 2 a.m. If it is +4.
Well, we start at 9.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What time, Vlog360, is it where you are right now? Why didn't we ask this sooner?
I don't know. You're stupid.
But we will be able to work it out that way. Gary also trying to help here. 4 a.m. GMT on Friday. It's 7:15 a.m. now. Okay. All right. So 7:15 a.m.
Oh my God, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, that is a big difference indeed. You're talking, let me see, 10, 6, 8. It's like 9 hours difference. Okay, so 9 hours difference. And that is 9 hours ahead. So 9 hours ahead from 9 o'clock, that would put you at 6 a.m. in the morning on Wednesdays for you then. and it would put you at 8 a.m. in the morning on Fridays.
Yeah, because
So
right
6
now,
a.m. and 8 a.m.
we're on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, and it's 10 p.m. here.
Yeah. 10 p.m. is what we have. Troy says it's GMT +4, so that's about 7 a.m. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I got it now. Duchess says, who's with me and not having turkey tomorrow? Am I going rogue by having lamb and beef tenderloin?
No, I agree with you. I would do the same exact thing. In fact, I was planning on it, and then there was a rebellion from my children. So, and I'm not making the turkey. Jake's making the turkey. But you know, the turkey's not that hard to make, but he's making the turkey. I'm making the stuffing, which will be dressing because I don't put it inside. And I'm making the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows and the pecans.
Oh, that is so good.
And then there's going to be some roasted potatoes. There's also going to be mashed potatoes. Tommy's bringing some roasted vegetables.
Good, good.
And Jake's making sweet potato pie.
Ooh, going to be plenty of things for me to pick from. I like that. The land down under, Australia, it's 2:10 on Thursday afternoon now. Yeah, that time difference is completely off the charts. Yep. But that means that we have right now Saudi Arabia, or no, not Saudi Arabia. The Emirates, I should say, of course. Duh. So we have Abu Dhabi, Emirates, is that right? And we have Australia, we got the US. That's already 3 different countries. Nice, I like that. Let's see here. Abu Dhabi is GST Gulf Standard Time. Okay. And indeed, they are a day ahead. And you're most welcome, of course.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's good to have you here tonight. It's awesome. Eric says that he's having lots of turkey and dressing. Dressing with turkey. No,
that's where they put it inside the bird, the stuffing. And
oh, okay.
No, inside is called stuffing. Outside is called dressing.
Right.
But it's not like salad dressing. It's like stuffing.
What?
Okay. You know stuffing.
Yeah, I know what stuffing is.
Okay.
I mean, I've lived that long here.
Okay. They only call it stuffing when it's inside the bird and cooked inside the bird.
Okay.
I don't do that. You know how I make mine in a tray?
Yeah.
That's called dressing.
Then why does everyone call it stuffing?
Because it's Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
Well, I told you.
Oh, boy.
He also says slippy.
Troy says, low country boil is what's happening here tomorrow. There you go. There you go. McW likes the sound of that. And Gary says, no inside stuffing, outside is dressing. Okay.
See?
Yeah. Well, thank you for the explanation. Learned something new that despite having lived here for 8 years, Kimberly never thought of teaching me. Oh, my God. All right. Gary says, in the Northeast, Neil, it's all called stuffing. There's so much I've learned now, Gary. So much I've learned now. Yeah. But it does make sense, though, that there are 2 different words. That in the turkey is actually the real stuffing, and then out the turkey would be more the dressing. I kind of like the word fixins.
Okay.
I mean, it's like...
He's been hanging around with Ronnie. Now he's going to have some fixin' with his...
No, I mean, it's
yeah,
a general, easy term for a lot.
It is.
It's like, okay, you have steak and fixins. And then you kind of can figure... You can kind of figure, okay, that's probably some steak fries or whatever, or vegetables.
Here's a question for you.
What?
So when someone's learning English as a second language, would it just be easier to teach them how to say main course and fixins?
Yeah, it would be.
So whatever comes with it is just the fixins. Pretty
much. Although, unless there's cheese involved, then you would have to, list that separately.
Oh, okay, because cheese is always listed separately.
It should be. It happens way too often to me that I get something from a menu. Nowhere in the menu does it mention cheese, and I get cheese or something.
Okay, here's how things work. Okay, after we've been together, 10 years, 12 years.
Something in that direction.
Okay. We go to a restaurant. We're on a cruise ship. Wherever we are, he orders food, and it on the menu. And I look at the waiter and I go, "Is there any cheese with that?" Because he still doesn't. And then it comes. If I don't do that, it comes and it has cheese on it. And then he's very upset by the cheese. So I look like a crazy person, like I'm policing his food. Like, I don't allow him to have cheese. Is there cheese with that?
But the thing is, let's be real here. If you look at a menu and you order a particular item from a menu, then you expect to just get that item.
Yeah, there's the fixins.
But then it should at least say fixins. If it would have said fixins, I could at least have asked, hey, listen, these fixins, what does it consist of? But it doesn't even say that. It says nothing.
It says nothing.
No.
And that's why I look like the crazy person. Is there cheese in that?
I mean, my goodness, it's to the point that I can order chocolate cake. And it's like, oh, I ordered chocolate cake. Yeah, but you get a slice of cheese with that. What?
Okay, if it's apple pie, that's a good thing.
No.
Who else likes apple pie with a slice of cheese on it?
Oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, in Alabama.
I like it. It's good.
Oh, my gosh. No way. No, that's just flat out wrong. And then the Dutch are supposed to be the cheeseheads. I don't think so. Hey, the crazy Spaniard is in the house. Hola, hola, amigo. Are you back in Coco? Okay. Well, you would almost think, given the background, right? Yeah, we already played that, but we are going to get that Spanish guitar going here for you. So here we go. From the state of Oklahoma, it is Rafael, aka the Crazy Spaniard, tuning in for our live stream once again. Welcome back, amigo. Glad to have you on board. That says LOL Fix is definitely a woo recruiter.
Look, she said we live there now.
They live there now. In Coco K, right? Gary says, I didn't know there was a difference until I moved south and got schooled by a southerner about it. Well, there you go. There you go. Eric says, I love good dressing with gravy, yams, collard greens, and of course, pecan pie. It sounds like we need to have a meal, Eric.
I really love pecan pie.
I really like the sound of that. And indeed, stuffing with or dressing with gravy and yams and all that, and the greens, yes, all of it. Just leave the cheese out if you know that was inexplicably part of that.
Cheese.
McW with a sentence she knows I don't agree with, but as she pointed out to me yesterday, hey, to each their own. Yeah, yes. You're right about that. You're no argument there. Dutch is saying, I'm from Kentucky, so I'm a northern relative to where you live, Carrie. Rafa says, so no cheesecake for you? No cheesecake for
cheesecake.
Me. It's not my preference.
But he eats cheesecake. I've seen him order the damn stuff.
What?
You've ordered cheesecake in restaurants and eaten it.
Was I drunk?
No.
Did you do something?
No. It was Kimberly Magic. No. You ate it.
Was it a language I don't speak?
No. Although one time I saved him.
What happened?
We were at a restaurant. In fact, we were at Olive Garden. Okay, we don't normally go to Olive Garden, but
that's a long time ago.
I had a gift certificate and a gift card. They're not gift certificates anymore. They're gift cards. And I don't know if he thought he was asking if he wanted the ground pepper, but he was asking if he wanted Parmesan cheese on it. And Neil was just in yes mode. He's like, yes. I'm like, wait. And you're like, what? I'm like, you want Parmesan cheese on there? And he's like, no, why would I want Parmesan cheese on there? I'm like, then why did you tell the guy yes?
I must not have been paying attention.
I think you thought it was pepper.
I don't know. I could mistake pepper for cheese.
I don't know. You were in yes mode.
I must have been not paying attention then. All right. Troy saying, Neil, if you want to learn Southern draws, vocabulary, and euphemisms, hang with me for a week. No doubt about that, Troy. No doubt about that. Rafael says, I'm fixing my famous potatoes with garlic, green peppers, onion with olive oil, and no cheese. There you go. Well, that at least would be something that I'd give a shot then, Rafael. Gary says, collards, mustard greens, chatlins, and cornbread are fixins to me, none of which I would ever touch. Really? Oh, no, I would eat all of that. Like,
no, I don't eat the chitlins.
Although, what are chitlins?
You don't know it. Well, they're actually, chitlins is what people say. I think they're actually, the real name is chitterlings.
Okay.
They are in, They are a part of the pig that you probably don't want to eat.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right, but all the other stuff,
Yes.
that seems good to me.
Yeah, you eat all the other stuff.
McW says, hashtag I had a gift card. Yep, that happens sometimes. It's sometimes you go to these restaurants just because you have a gift card and no other reason. But hey, sometimes you're lucky and it actually turns out to be really good. You may discover something you really like. The Duchess then, oh, I know, Gary. I take the deli's Italian fine dining and virtually any cuisine that I want on demand there. Hashtag New York for the win. There you go. Rafael then, oh, and a dipping of ranch and a... Yeah, no, red flag, amigo. No. You can leave that out, but I would try the other stuff you were making. Gary explains fried pork intestines. Ah, okay. So it's like an American version of haggis.
No,
All right.
it's different. No, that's stuffed with things. This is
okay.
not.
All right. McW said that she loves greens. The rest, no thanks. All right.
I like greens.
Pork okay. All right. Got it. No bueno, says the Duchess. Jamie says, my kids request cheesy potatoes to go with ham every Christmas.
Yes.
It's really...
It is very yummy. I used to make them all the time.
I would eat the ham, just leave the cheesy potatoes out.
I love the cheesy
case.
potatoes with the ham. It's so good.
Duchess says, who needs to go to Italy when there is olive garden? Oh boy.
Oh my God. It's a new Italian person ever.
Oh boy. Yeah, really. Troy then says, you can get chitlins slung or stump whooped. Okay. Whatever that is supposed to
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, that's all from a language I do not speak. Duchess then, sorry, you can get on board with ranch and A1 combo. Yeah, no, neither can I. Absolutely not. No. I'm not big into the A1 to begin with. I think it's merely
you have to
okay.
tell me why I'm upset with you.
Okay. But yeah, ranch is definitely a red flag for me. So no, not doing that for sure.
My daughter Allison eats ranch with everything except cereal.
Ew, ranch and cereal.
I said everything except cereal.
Just the sheer thought of that. How can you even mention that?
Except.
I know, but you still mentioned it.
Okay, that's what I'll give you.
What?
I'll give you ranch with cereal.
Why would you do that? What did I ever do to you that you feel I deserve that? Oh my goodness. Gary says, does Neil realize that the casing of real Italian sausage is pork intestine?
Yeah, he eats that. It's not...
I didn't, but thank you for explaining that. Dutch is saying, full disclosure, I've not been to Olive Garden in at least 10 years. Hashtag not missing it.
No.
You know, there are just some restaurants that you may have gone to a couple times, a few times, and they're just never really able to impress you. Well, to me, Olive Garden is one of them. Not a fan. No. Rafael says, well, thanks for the laughs. Need them today. Amanda's mom rear-ended someone today with Megan and Emma in the car. Both airbags deployed, so time to look for another car. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Rafael.
Everybody's okay?
As long as everyone is all right, stuff can be replaced, and that includes the car. So as long as everyone is okay, then that's really all that matters there. Gary says, SIL convinced Eva that a Radiance-class ship is way too small for an 87-day cruise.
Oh.
What's SIL?
I don't know.
Radiance-class ship, too small.
Oh, you're talking about going on your okay. He's talking about the leg of the ship.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. So you're not going to be doing one of those legs then, yeah.
That's a shame. I think you'd like it.
Well, but yeah, if Eva doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Troy says, you must tenderize chitlins, so slung is the intestine slung against the wall. Stump whooped, you beat them over a stump.
Good to know.
Oh, that's great. Being there on that. That's great. Let's see here. Oh, sister-in-law. Okay, gotcha. Rafael says, yeah, typical airbag burns and marks where the seatbelt seats on your body.
Oh.
Ay. Well, like I said, as long as everyone is okay in the end, that's truly all that matters. The rest is all a matter of stuff, basically. Yeah. All right. What else do we have? Were there any other topics?
I think that's it.
I think we're pretty much caught up. Huh? Okay.
Mhm.
So if there's any other topic you wish to discuss, now would be a good time to bring that to our attention. If not, we will be going over our program that we have going on for this week. So we have coming up on this Friday, so day after tomorrow already. That is when we have, of course, our night hour edition going on at 11 p.m. EST, that is. So we'll be having some fun with All Roads Lead to Travel again. Then on, let's see, Sunday. So we're talking the 28th of November. That is when we have a vlog for you. That's particularly a foodie vlog.
Yeah.
Because it's about Pike Place Market in Seattle. And I can tell you, I like the way the vlog ended up coming out. It's really... I enjoyed making it, putting it together, and I think it will show. And then a day later, on Monday the 29th, we have another all-inclusive in Mexico for you by the name of the Royalton. So both of those premieres are at 7:45 p.m. EST, that is. And then after that Monday, 2 days later, we're back at Wednesday when we have our customary International Travelers Hangout at 9 p.m. EST. On Wednesday, that is. Okay. Any more comments coming in here? That's just saying, so would you do Antarctic? Okay, talking to Gary here. Gary says he misses us. Yeah, right back at you.
I miss you too, and I wish I was going on the 12th.
we need to travel some more. That's for sure. Together.
I wanted
Absolutely.
to go in December too. I want to go all the time with you.
Rafael's asking, any changes on the Netherlands? Looks like numbers are heading up in Europe. Yes, and the Netherlands is no exception, unfortunately. And as is customary with Dutch policies, they don't know what they're doing. They have great intentions, just very poor solutions. And there's all these things being put in place again, and we're kind of like...
We're watching.
We're watching and monitoring everything closely and make sure that it is still doable to even go over. So far, so
We're
good
still.
But hopefully it will stay that way, because the Dutch government has been known to, from one moment into the next, say, you know what? No, we're changing everything right now, and maybe the next day it will be completely different again. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. McW says, food. Did you get cheese curds? No, but we got other things out there, Mac, and
it was all good.
It was all good, and you will definitely get to see that in that vlog if you're gonna watch it. Let's see. Eric says we should put pics of our dinner on the community tomorrow. There's an idea.
Certainly can.
Certainly do that. Yeah, absolutely. You're most welcome to do so. If you feel like sharing your Thanksgiving meal in the TTT community, please do feel free to do that. Eric says that he loves Pike Place. So did we, Eric. We really, really had a great time exploring that area, and there is just so much. And then to realize that there is even like multiple levels, it's like, wow. Gary says what they're going to do if you sneak into the Netherlands or open the floodgates.
Actually, like I said, right now it's not a problem. They're not, as long as you are vaccinated, you don't even have to test. Right now, you just have to fill out a health declaration. But we are going to need to test to come home. So I'm working on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's right now it's still good. But they're shutting down some restaurants, and they're shutting down, different things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this isn't really a touring vacation. This was more about spending time with family. So as long as we can still get in the country, and as long as we can still do that, we're still going to go.
And for some reason, fireworks on New Year's Eve, there's also a reason for Corona to spread.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's completely an outdoor event, and you can definitely social distance as if you were inside. But hey, no, you should forbid fireworks, because, it has been such a fun period these last couple of years. But yeah, they are banning fireworks too nationwide. Usually with New Year's in the Netherlands, there is massive amounts of fireworks going up, which is always a lot of fun. It's one of the things I actually really was looking forward to this year, of having that once again after 8 years, but that got me denied, unfortunately. But we do plan on having a good time regardless.
Yes.
So McW says that her dinner is ready. Made her chili today. Ooh, okay.
I love chili.
Chili is good. Yeah, I like chili too. Very much so. Well, bless you.
Thank you.
All right, good. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up in here, guys. And, well, unexpectedly turned into quite a nice and extended conversation. Hour and a half, despite having a very small group of fellow travelers tonight. So thank you so much to everyone who joined us today. And a special thank you to our moderators in there who made sure that this small group didn't have to deal with unwanted visitors. Very much appreciate that. On your way out, please remember, if you haven't done so yet, to hit those thumbs up. Once again, we're just a small channel, and therefore every single thumbs up matters a lot to us. Gary, then why don't you buy the cruise lines test to go home and have it proctored on your laptop, or do you need PCR?
No, we can do that. The thing
we can
is,
do it that way.
What I did was I bought them before we went the last time, and now they've expired.
Yeah, of course.
So now I got to buy new ones.
Yeah.
Which I am not happy.
Yeah. Max says, amazing show. Well, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Jamie says, rested long enough, got to run and get my laundry done. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Well, same to you. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. The Dutch is wishing everyone happy Thanksgiving. Gary says, but you still had a troll me. Oh, that's funny. Troy encouraging everyone to hit the bumps up. Nice.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everyone.
Thank you.
If you celebrated, happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour
TV.
Good night.
Good night.